What's up, beautiful people? Today we're going to be checking out a clip from Piers Morgan Uncensored. This one, the title is Joe Biden won't make it to the next US election. Esther Kraku. That is very intense. I don't think you guys heard it. Joe Biden won't make it to the next US election. Let's get to it.
Welcome back to Piers Morgan Uncensored and welcome to tonight's stellar pack. Talk TV's Esther Kraku and Lorraine Adrian. Hello.
Good evening.
Miss me?
Of course.
The beautiful
Those
women.
faces. Ever faces smiled saying yes but meant no. Those are the faces. I want to show a clip. This is President Biden, most powerful man in the world, the leader of the free world. You know he always does weird stuff these days, right?
No.
Look what he does to this baby who he's never met. Have a look at this.
Huh? Maybe he's just having fun.
This was
I don't
taken
know.
in Helsinki when he left the summit last week, before he boarded Air Force One. But it's so weird, Esther.
I think the
what
thing is-
man would do that to a baby he's never met?
Yeah, I'm not usually. I usually give old people a pass because they're older and you have to respect your elders.
He's nibbling a strange baby.
There is a bigger issue at hand here, which is he just keeps making more and more gas. Everyone can see that he is becoming a bit senile.
Yeah.
And the Democrats really need to take this conversation seriously
I
because
agree.
this man cannot run for. I'm sorry. I don't think he'll be able to make it to the next general election. I mean, to the extent that he can still maintain his mental faculties to even do that,
I mean, all these images were showing him falling. This is happening every week.
Bad.
Paula,
This is embarrassing.
defend the man. I mean,
This isn't about
It's
defending
a sad
him.
situation.
This is
I
about
feel bad for him.
this is about querying why it's appropriate to criticise someone for being kind to a small human. Because that's what all he was.
For some reason, Democrats have a way of trying to sugarcoat their oddities, I'm going to say. Hear what she said. I'm taking it back. Let's listen to it again.
Defending him. This is about This is about querying why it's appropriate to criticise someone for being kind to a small human, because that's what all he was doing.
I think you're
He was being
kind.
he
Let's
was
have a
being
look. Let's have a look at
kind
these
to
Hannibal
a-
Lecter
to-
impression
oh,
again. Then come on.
please.
Let's have another look at
Please.
it. I don't think kind is the word I'd use. He's literally nibbling a baby who looks
I don't even
shocked and traumatized.
I
Look
don't
at
have-
the baby.
I don't have a
Excessive
problem with that.
kindness.
Say, look at her. She's just
I don't have a
terrified.
problem with that, but clearly the man is losing the ability to take on social cues.
Well,
that's the bigger issue.
He's
here.
been playful.
No, that's
and,
fine.
And we can see he's been playful
That's
because
fine.
we've all been there where a small child has
No,
projected,
I've never nibbled
us,
a screaming
and
baby.
We
I
can
never
see
have.
the adults around.
No, Paula,
who are
Paula,
also finding it
Paula,
very funny.
we haven't
you
all
want
been
to
there.
focus
We
on
haven't
bringing the
all
man
been there.
down.
I've never
This is
nibbled
desperate,
a strange
Piers.
baby.
It's desperate.
It's not, it would be if it was in isolation. But if you take it in the context of him repeatedly falling over,
Yes.
tripping on Air Force One, falling off bikes, all the verbal gaffes which
Saying
have been
Putin is losing
relentless,
war in
even
Iraq.
saying God Save the Queen the other day randomly, 9 months after he attended her funeral. It's a procession now of verbal and physical gaffes.
It's true. What we have is the press reporting a
We're seeing them.
I agree with you.
What do you mean
and
reporting them?
I wonder why we have this focus. Is it because of his age? Is it because
Yes.
we think that you just cannot stand
Well, are you joking?
as a you cannot be taken
the man
seriously?
said-
It's not
because
about
of
his age.
The
It's
man-
not about his age.
Well, if it's not about his age, what is it?
Because I know
about?
people like Joan Collins who are
Because
10
we're
years older and are half. They seem half their age. The problem is not his age; it's his condition.
Well-
he looks to me to be at a fairly advanced stage now of senility, and he's the man with his finger on the trigger.
Okay, can we just
And where
Paula.
do we get that information
Paula.
from that he looks
From
my eyes and
that's your-
ears.
That's your own personal view. We're not being told.
No,
by
no,
any
it's
of
a
the-
view shared by
any
most
of the-
people.
By the medics. that-
Honestly, she's not being real. She's just being very political. Like, there's nothing anybody can tell me that she actually thinks this as a real person. Like, nah, she's definitely just being political. And by political, I mean either playful or just straight up lying. Yeah, because even I was expressing my concern for the American president the other day. Especially, I think we saw a clip where he fell. Yeah, that clip, I was expressing my concern. It felt like he's not aware of the circumstance, So I was asking, he should be taken care of, he should be in a good shape physically, mentally, before he comes out and, does the things that represent the nation, he should at least be taken care of. You can't just be throwing him out there and, it's kind of like demeaning to him as a person and also demeaning to America as a country. So you some things you just can't sugarcoat. Like some things you can't sugarcoat. It happened in Africa with the Cameroonian president. He came, sat down in a press conference and was asking, what am I doing here? Our president left his villa, came to a press conference, sat down and said, what am I doing here? You think he was in his right mind? Yeah, some things we just can't sugarcoat. We can't be political. If the man is ill, there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's saying he's old or this, that, the story you're trying to paint. If it's not sound, he should go get the right treatment and be well. And if he's well, he can come back and lead. Simple.
Do you feel comfortable that if he wins the next election, he'd be there for another 4 years, which is 6 years from now?
If that's who the voters vote in,
do you feel comfortable the President of the United States to be in that condition? Because I believe in democracy,
and that's what happens, Piers, when you're voted in.
Even if he's totally gaga.
But Piers, who is saying he's totally gaga?
My eyes and ears.
Because you don't agree with him.
I don't believe. I don't genuinely believe.
And by the way, if he was a Republican, she'd be saying he's totally gaga.
Have you heard a medic say that he's senile?
My dear,
have we heard
this
that?
man.
All right, we've got to move on. We're going to talk about. Let's move on to another age story. So there was a fantastic game at Wimbledon yesterday.
Yes.
Alcaraz taking down Djokovic, or as somebody put it, I think it was the Times today. The kid beats the goat, which I thought was great. And it was a fantastic game, obviously. But there was another talking point, which was this guy. Let's have a look. Brad Pitt.
Oh, yes.
Who looked unbelievably youthful, right? He is 60 in December.
Yep.
Right?
Great.
And yet he doesn't look it, right? So we don't know why. Maybe it's a wonder of something. Maybe it's natural. Maybe it's not.
Brad
Who
Pitt
knows
is 60
in Hollywood. But we thought we'd have a little game, which is Pitt the younger or older. Right? We've had a few of those in the time. Well, I'm going to show you some pictures of people.
Okay.
And you've got to tell me whether they're younger or older than Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Go on.
Okay. I'm going to say younger, but definitely looks older.
I think they're about the same age.
Boris Johnson is only younger by 6 months than Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Next.
What? Brad Pitt is 60? That's older than my dad. I'm going to show my dad Brad Pitt's picture. I'm going to show him. I'm like, this man is older than you. Go work out or something. Damn.
Nigel Farage.
Oh, he's definitely older.
Older, yeah.
He's younger than Pitt by 3 months.
He's younger.
Really?
Yeah, he's younger than Brad Pitt.
He's younger than
about
Brad
20 years old, isn't he? Okay, next one. Governor Ron DeSantis.
Oh, he's younger.
I think younger.
Younger.
He's younger by 16 years than Brad Pitt. Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh? Next one.
Well, I know
Tom Cruise.
I know he's older.
Same age? No.
But
He's a year and a half older Cruise than Brad
Okay.
Pitt. And now,
He looks quite young too. Tom Cruise
probably the
looks,
most
looks
difficult
good.
one of all.
Definitely
That's a good
younger,
question.
but looks older.
I mean, this is
Same
troubling
age?
me.
No, you must be younger.
No.
You have to be younger.
Easy.
I was going to say, he must be older than you.
Yeah.
He's younger.
Paula.
Yeah.
And thank you, not. I am younger by a year and 3 months, apparently, than Brad Pitt. I got to say...
Actually, Piers Morgan doesn't look horrible. He looks good.
He looks good on it, Brad Pitt. I've only met Brad Pitt once, and it was at the Oscars. I was in the red carpet for CNN, and I shouted out Brad. He arrived late with Angelina when they were still talking to each other. And I've just got a brilliant picture that somebody took, and it's Brad just going, "Hey, man!" like that. That's it. That's my Brad Pitt moment. Literally just said, "Hey, man." But I remembered it, and it was a moving moment. Let's talk about, well, not another man. Let's talk about a pyramid of white supremacy. The Church of England has defended teaching controversial race theory, saying kids shouldn't wait until 18 to learn about racial justice. So, teaching guidance issued by the Diocese of St. Edmundsbury and Ipswich is the white supremacy pyramid. At the bottom, racial indifference and jokes, and at the top is mass murder. The suggestion being that if you don't get a grip at your school early, Esther, you become rapidly a white supremacist mass murderer. Why is this being taught in our schools?
Honestly, it's very baffling, and it's as if the church doesn't have, there aren't enough social ills to go around. There are not enough issues in society for the church to address. I grew up as an Anglican, and looking at many Anglican churches in sub-Saharan Africa and Asia in particular, looking at the Church of England and what they're doing to the religion is quite worrying. I mean, this is really a non-issue, and it has nothing to do with the Church of England. I don't understand why they need to choose politically charged topics to try and, I don't know, further the cause of God knows what.
But this presumption, Paula, that it's a bit like when they did the Gillette reboot, when they ditched their man supporting campaign and basically made it out, if you don't do something, you're all going to be Harvey Weinstein. It's like, why go to these extremities of mass murderers if you don't deal with your critical race theory at school? It's nonsense.
So I don't think it is that. So firstly, it's not nonsense.
You've got 30 seconds to try
well,
and
exactly,
defend it.
and it's not controversial. It's called critical race theory. Remember, this is something that was born out of academics. They were lawyers. They were discussing about justice and injustice within institutions, not about individuals. And it's the church attempting to teach about injustice. That's really important.
Yeah, but it's not though. It's telling kids they're going to be mass murderers if they carry on.
I don't agree with you, and I don't agree with that's what they're being told to kids.
Got to leave it there. We'll come back.
I feel like this lady is just doing her job. She's being paid to oppose every right-winger or every Republican policy. And that's what she's doing.
To that issue, then.
Okay, let me know what you guys think. They started with Biden to Brad Pitt. I can't believe Brad Pitt is older than my dad. I'm going to show him that picture. I'll be like, this is your senior. Why are you not working out? Oh my goodness. Let me know what you think of the President of America, Joe Biden. Feel free to talk to me. If you think he's well and he can rule, talk to me. If you think he needs to be taken care of, feel free to talk to me. I'm not making all these comments to make a joke or to be amusing or to get clicks. No, I'm just concerned for the man. You know, he's an elder. I think, yeah, we can call him an elder. I think from 70 you can be called an elder, or 69 maybe. Yeah, so he's an elder and he should be well taken care of. If it's not physically fit or sound or mentally fit, he should be taken care of, and then when he's sound, he can come back. But talk to me in the comment section. Those are just my views, my opinion, completely speculative. I'm not saying anything is wrong with him. I'm just speculating. It's the end of this video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.